Good morning students. Welcome to Dr. Sanjay Singh Biology Tutorials. Today now we are going to discuss nucleus. First of all, what is the nucleus? Nucleus is the center part of the cell. अगर कोई भी सेल है, अगर उसके बीच वाला जो पार्ट होता है that is known as nucleus. But in case of the plant cell, nucleus present toward the periphery region because in the center area plant vacuoles are present. But in all the animal cell, mostly all the animal cell, nucleus present on the center of the cell, that is known as nucleus. This is the small spherical structure they are present inside the cell. This is the controlling part of the cell because all the activity of the cell they are controlled by the cell because the nucleus contains the genetic material that is known as chromatin fibers, and with the help of chromatin fiber they regulate, they control all the activity of the cell. So therefore the nucleus is also known as controlling part of the cell. The term nucleus first of all proposed by the one scientist Robert Brown in 1831. In general, many cells contains only single nucleus in every cell, but in the some cell contains more than one nucleus in a single cell, that is known as multinucleated. For example, in the skeletal muscle fiber cells, means all the cells they are fused with each other to form a multinucleated structure. So multinucleated structures found rarely in the some cells. Present in the center region of the cell, structure of the nucleus. Here is the structure of the nucleus. This is the spherical or rounded shape in structures. In the, if you see the structure of the nucleus in interphase stage, because at the time of cell division, the cell cycle they are divided into two phases, interphase and division phase. Interphase is known as resting phase और प्रिपरेशन फेज, मतलब वो ऐसा फेज माना जाता है जिसमें सेल डिवाइड नहीं होती है, न्यूक्लियस डिवाइड नहीं होता है. तो यहाँ पर मैंने लिखा है कि नॉन डिवाइडिंग फेज ऑफ द न्यूक्लियस दैट इज नोन एज इंटरफेज. इन द इंटरफेज स्टेज contains following structure of the nucleus. Here is the following structure and following part of the nucleus. First is the nuclear membrane. Here the nuclear membranes are two double membrane structure, outer membrane and inner membrane. The second part is known as nuclear pore. In some region nuclear membranes are interrupted and this pore is known as nuclear pore. And third is the semi-solid or colloidal in nature area, that is known as nucleoplasm. Nucleoplasms. And here is the small spherical and dark structures they are present inside the nucleus, that is known as nucleolus. And loss is the chromatin fiber. Here is the thin long coiled structure they are present inside the nucleus, and this fiber is known as chromatin fiber. The chromatin fibers play very important role for the cell as well as living organisms. I will discuss later detail one by one. So first of all, what is the nuclear membranes? First is nuclear membrane. Nuclear membranes are double membranous structure. Structures. Here is the outer membranes and inner membrane. In between them, perinuclear space are present. Nuclear space present between outer and inner nuclear membrane. So what is the role of the nuclear membrane in the cell? First of all, separate the cytoplasms from the nucleus. Second thing is a type of barrier. only selected molecule they passes outside to inside or inside to outside. तो आप कह सकते हो कि न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन इज ए टाइप ऑफ प्रोटेक्टिंग कवरिंग around the genetic material, and this membrane is known as nuclear membrane. In between the space are present, इनके बीच में जो space होता है, and this space is known as perinuclear space. The second thing is known as nuclear pore. Nuclear pore. In the some region, जगह जगह पर आप देख सकते हो, अब the nuclear membranes are interrupted to form a small slit-like opening, and this pore is known as nuclear pore. The nuclear pores मतलब slit-like opening, slits-like opening present on the membranes, and that is known as nuclear pore. The nuclear pore, number of nuclear pore varies from cell to cell, depends upon the function of the cell. If there more protein, if any cells require less protein, the number of nuclear pores are less. Because why? What is the role of the nuclear pore? Nuclear pore का काम करता है transport of materials from inside to outside or outside to inside. तो आप क्या कर सकते हो? transport of RNA, transport of proteins from inside to outside nucleus through the nuclear pore. The nuclear pores play a very important role for the transportation of the molecule from inside to outside or outside to inside. And the third is known as nucleoplasm. Third is known as nucleoplasm. Nucleoplasm. Semi-solid, colloidal in nature. It contains RNA, protein, nucleolus and chromatin fibers. तो आप ये देख सकते हो कि all the area inside the nuclear membrane, that is known as nucleoplasm. Nucleoplasm contains various compounds. They are present inside them. Nucleolus, chromatin fibers, colloid RNA, protein, everything. मतलब they are semi-solid, liquid-like structures. That is known as nucleoplasm. Next is the nucleolus. Fourth is nucleolus. What is the nucleolus? Nucleolus is the small spherical. आप ये देख सकते हो, here is the nucleus, small spherical or rounded in shape cannot separated easily from nucleoplasm. So what is the role of the nucleolus inside the nucleus? This is the main role: synthesis of RNA, synthesis of ribosomal RNA. तो ये ribosomal RNA की synthesis करता है. It is the very important sites where ribosomal RNA are formed, and with the help of ribosomal RNA, ribosomes of both the subunits are formed inside the nucleus. I discussed in before lecture, पहले के जो lectures में हमने discuss किया था कि nucleus ribosomes, they are of two types, 70 years and 80 years. The 70 years contains, there are two subunit, small subunit and large subunit, 30 years and 50 years. Similar way, the 80 years is also contains 40 years and 60 years, but both the subunit they are made up of protein plus ribosomal RNA. तो ribosomal RNA कैसे बनता है? तो nucleolus play very important role. They are synthesis of ribosomal RNA inside the nucleus. And next is the chromatin fibers. This is the last content of the nucleus, that is known as chromatin fiber. Chromatin fiber. Chromatin fibers. What is the chromatin fibers? आप ये देख सकते हो कि elongated, thin, wire-like, coiled structure present inside the nucleus, that is known as chromatin fiber. Chromatin fiber. The chromatin fiber contains two type of structure. Plus is the histone protein, and another is the chromosomes. Chromosome plus histone protein to form a chromatin fibers. So histone protein, the nature of the histone protein are basic in natures, and the nature of chromosome are acidic in nature, acidic in nature. So here the plus sign and here is the negative sign or minus sign. इसलिए क्या होता है, the chromosomes coiled around histone protein. Similar way, is here is the histone protein, and on the surface of histone protein DNA molecules are, chromosomes are wrapped, and here is the histone protein. तो आप ये देखोगे in the eukaryotic cell the DNA with histone protein हमने बात किया था. तो DNA is what? DNA is a type of chromosome. ये chromosomes होते हैं. तो ये जो chromosomes होते हैं they are wrapped around the histone octamers because the nature of histone protein they are basic in nature, they show plus sign, and the nature of chromosomes are genetic material, they always show acidic property, they show negative sign. So they are coiled around each other to form a compact structure that is known as chromatin fibers. And the chromatin fibers again on the basis of their staining property, euchromatin and heterochromatin. Euchromatin and heterochromatin. Euchromatin are light stain, not stain, genetically active in gene expression. क्या है? Here is the structure of the chromosome. Here is the dark area that is known as heterochromatin. Here is the light area that is known as euchromatin. It means यहाँ पर जो क्या होता है, gene expression क्या होता है? यहाँ पर here is the DNA molecule, double stranded DNA. They are transcribed in the form of mRNA with the help of enzymes. ये enzymes यहाँ पर easily bind कर लेता है, जिससे DNA को mRNA में कन्वर्ट कर देता है. फिर वह फिर एक्सप्रेस होकर प्रोटीन के फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट हो जाती है. तो दिस प्रोसेस इज नोन एज जीन एक्सप्रेशन. यही क्या है? जीन एक्सप्रेशन. तो दिस इज द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट ऑफ द मीन्स हमारे कह सकते हैं कि हमारे क्रोमोसोम्स में पूरा रीजन जेंटली एक्टिव नहीं होता है. कुछ ऐसे रीजन्स होते हैं जहाँ पर वो लाइट स्टेन्स लेता है, और लाइट स्टेन का मतलब वहाँ DNA मॉलिक्यूल ज़्यादा क्वाइल्ड नहीं होते हैं, लेस क्वाइल्ड. Therefore, the enzymes are easily bind on the promoter side of the DNA molecule, then start transcription as well as translation. मतलब ये होती है और इससे प्रोटीन का फॉर्म हो जाता है. तो दिस प्रोसेस इज नोन एज जीन एक्सप्रेशन. तो यूक्रोमैटिन प्ले वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल फॉर योर लाइफ, क्योंकि आज हमारी जो बॉडी जो बनी हुई है विद द हेल्प ऑफ प्रोटीन, और प्रोटीन कौन बनाता है? DNA से बनाता है विद द हेल्प ऑफ एंजाइम. तो यूक्रोमैटिन इज द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट ऑफ द cell because they synthesize the protein molecule. Heterochromatin ये जो होता है वह डार्क स्टेन genetically inactive in gene expression मतलब ये जीन एक्सप्रेशन में एक्टिव नहीं हुआ. दिस इज द डार्क एरिया. यहाँ पर डीएनए मॉलिक्यूल्स आर हाईली coiled and condensed. Therefore no any enzymes are easily bind on the surface of the DNA molecules के ऊपर वो बाइंड नहीं कर पाती है, इसलिए डीएनए नेवर ट्रांसक्राइब्ड इनटू mRNA एज वेल प्रोटीन में वो कन्वर्ट नहीं होता है. तो दिस पार्ट इज नोन एज हेट्रोक्रोमैटिन रीजन. तो क्रोमैटिन फाइबर्स on the basis of their staining property there are two types, euchromatin and heterochromatin. The euchromatins are very active part of the chromosomes or chromatin fiber because they express in the form of protein and the heterochromatin never express in the form of protein. तो इस तरह से Thank you. Have a nice day, all of you.